Hello everyone, we're back on the YouTube grind, and in today's video I'll be showing you all how you can win all the head-to-head matches and get to FC Champ really quick. Let's hop right into it. A quick small reminder for people who haven't joined my tournament, make sure to join my Discord server pinned in the description box. Go and join there and participate in the tournament. You have good prizes, as you can see here. The prizes are going to be really good, and more tournaments will come with better prizes in the future, so please make sure to join and participate. Starting off, first you'll have a few objectives that you need to know about. First off, you should not be using the 4-3-3 attack if you're trying to grind to FC Champ, and you should have at least close to two substitutes in your team who are all ranked up to red rank, and your main team, your starting 11 should either be all players to red or all players to gold. You can have a few red and gold rank as well, but try to avoid all your players that are in purple rank or below. All of them need to be red rank or above red rank. Now, if you're training them to red rank, they have to be trained up to 25 levels, and if it's gold, make sure you get it to 30 levels, because that's when you can maximize the output of all your players. Now you can see the lineup that I am using is 4-3-3 holding. Other than this, I use another lineup which I'll be showing you guys. But for now, let's start off first with the lineups that you have to use. The first lineup that I would suggest you guys would be the 4-3-3 holding, because after the new nerf that's been added to the game a few months back, this formation has been killing it in head to head completely, because you have another defender. Basically, your center mid and the midfield, the whole line has to be really really strong. And considering I have a CDM card which also makes attacks, but his most attributes and traits are for the defense, because he's a CDM card, and this card has been performing really really good because I have him on gold rank and 21 trained levels. I will make him 30 really soon, but this will be my first formation suggestion for all of you guys. The second formation that I would suggest you guys would be the 4-1-2-1-2 wide formation, where you have a cam as well and a CDM. Why this formation is really good is because you have two strikers. Other than that, you can see you have left mid, cam, right mid, and CDM. You have four positions for your midfield, which is really helpful. This basically means your center midfield will be so strong that the players that you're going against will have to spam skill moves to get past your entire midfield if you know how to use the players. I will come back to that as well. But this will be the second formation that I will be suggesting you guys. The last formation that I'll be suggesting you guys will be the same one, but it'll be with center mids, which is called the narrow one, that is wide and this is narrow. This formation as well is really good in head to head, because again you have center mid, you have right mid and left mid in that, but in this you have center mids as two positions, and you have the CDM and cam. It's similar to the previous formation, but this is more of a holding and more narrow, because you can see it in the name. And there'll be one more formation that I will be suggesting you guys. If you have the cards like cam, CM, CDM, if you have those kind of cards, you can go for this formation, the 4-2-3-1 wide. This formation as well performs amazingly good. If people have played the scouting camp Ballon d'Or B or A, I'm not sure which team, but they have this formation as default one. This formation, most of you might think it's only one striker, it'll be hard for you to make runs, but trust me, the right mid, the left mid, cam, including the CDM cards as well, make runs to the forward position and they come back. If you have box to box trade enabled, then this is the banger formation for you guys. But I would suggest all the beginners to go for this formation or the holding formation, which I showed, a narrow formation which I showed you. But people who are really good with their defending, please make sure to go with the holding formation, which I have been using for a quite good time now. And coming to the substitutes now, you can see I have red ranked Stam, red ranked Son, and sorry, gold ranked Son and gold ranked Olise. The thing which is helpful here is in the 75th minute or in the 70th minute, even though my players are not tired, I make the substitutions for Son and Olise, because that way the stamina will be boosted really high and the opponent's players will be tired by that time, which will help you make more runs and try to score more goals. And considering Son is a 5-star, it will be even more advantageous for me. So that will be the substitute part. You need to have two substitutes at least for red rank, and one should be gold, or you can go with the one that I have, two gold and one red, or if you have more Mashranos, you can go with all three gold. But make sure to have a minimum of three substitutes ready, and the positions, it's up to you depending on which position you use to make runs, which position you use to score goals. Most of the people use only wingers to score, not strikers. If you're that kind of a person, make sure you have wingers as a substitute. Basically, whatever position you use the most, make sure to have those positions in the substitute bench right now. Now coming to how you guys need to play the head-to-head matches. I will be doing that as well. So first things first, people who are really bad at defending, you guys need, the whole purpose of you winning a head-to-head match is if your defending is good. If your striking and making attacks is average, it's fine. Your defending has to be top class. Now what you guys need to do, most of you people run towards the player when you have the ball. Please make sure to avoid those kind of things. Do not run towards the opponent player who has the ball, because he does one skill move and you miss the tackle, you have no other player to cover your defense, and he gets past and he scores a goal. So what you guys need to do, avoid using the joystick, hold the sprint button and until it goes to auto. When it goes to auto, just slide the joystick, because you don't want it to go to auto. Even when it's in auto, the players, when you're holding the sprint button, they run towards them. Now let's say a person is running to the goal post, you need to drag your defender to the goal post. Please avoid running in the opposite lane. If the attacking person is coming this way, avoid going this way. You have to be coming in the same direction as what the person attacking is. That way you will be able to receive the ball. Even he's doing skill moves, you will not be stunned. Now people who use the second defender, people who use second defender, use it only when the second defender person is behind the person who's making the attack. Now if the player is behind, what that helps you in is, if he does open up a fake shot, heel to heel, step over and exit, the second defender player will slide. That is my guarantee. He will either slide or he will make a hard tackle, which will successfully make you get the ball. Even though if it's in the D box, not in D box, the foul also will be really less in percentage of the second defender. I've been using that for a quite long time now, and I've understood how second defender works. So basic purpose of defending is run in the same direction of the opponent attacking, never go in the opposite direction. That's the whole purpose. Go in the same direction. That's it. And now coming to how you need to use your center mids and your attackers. Your center mids and attackers are not solo carriers. You have to keep that in mind. You cannot solo score a goal until it's a power shot. Now, how you need to use your center mids and wingers. Strikers, let him be. Wingers and center mids, you have to make build ups. How do you make build ups? Keep passing the ball. Keep passing the ball. Never spam skill moves with one person all the time until it's a person who's really explosive. For example, Van Basten, Fernando Torres, Gareth Bale, Ronaldo, Nico Williams, Mo Salah, all of these players, you can spam more and more skill moves, but center mids and few like my Ribery, I cannot spam skill moves. My Ronaldo and Bale, I can. So center mids, what you need to do is make passes. Keep making passes, passes, passes. Even if you're making passes backwards. Now let's say you're inside the D box and you have no space. Don't be greedy. Pass it. Your center mid will be right behind you. Pass it to him. Then get it to your striker. One thing you need to note about your striker position: he's always ready to score goals when you make build-ups. Now Ronaldo, if I'm making build-ups, for example, Ronaldo will be ready in the D box for either a cross or for a pass. Now crossing, try to avoid, because the headers are not going to be scored, because free cards like jab, stam and all those cards are really hard to score headers against. So make sure to avoid crosses, but the passes that you make, your striker card will always be ready in his position to make runs and to score goals. So please make sure to make build-ups than being greedy and using only one player, and that way he becomes tired fast as well. So that is going to be my entire thing on how you can make build-ups and how you can score goals. Another thing what you guys need to watch on is the balanced attack and defending. Avoid using attacking, because when you do that, again, the defending is the whole purpose of this video. So avoid putting it on attack. Make sure it's on balance most of the times. And if you're conceding more goals, only if you're two goals down, that is when you have to use defending. Because I know most of you people are already really good in defending, but if the defending of you is not that good and you're conceding more than 2 goals, 3 goals, then make sure to put it on defense. You learn how that works, but when you're taking corners, make sure it's on balanced or attack. Never put it on defense when you're taking corners, because you'll have only 2 or 3 players in the D box, and that is going to be a real menace for you to score a goal. So that's going to be the whole part of how you can win most FC champ matches. You can see I'm not in FC champ yet because I haven't been grinding a lot. I wasn't in my hometown. Okay, I got relegated in match mode. I was in FC champ, but you can see I'm close to reaching FC champ. That's the whole thing I was working on. I wanted to see how it works. I use all formations, the three formations that I've recommended you guys, and the fourth one, the white formation. Make sure to try that as well. Whichever formation suits you. Make sure to play at least close to 10 head-to-head matches with each formation so that you understand which formation is best. Make sure to play friendly matches with your friends or your league members. That way, you will not lose trophies or fans, whatever it's called. So yeah, that was the whole point of this video. I hope all of you understood and enjoyed today's video. I'll be doing daily uploads from today. The grind starts from today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more such videos, please make sure to let me know in the comment section and join the tournament. There's going to be a tournament that's going to be happening on my Discord server. Please go join that and make sure to participate in it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, thank you so much for watching.